Make sure everybody's here. Thank you so much for joining me today, my darlings. I just wanted to, there's Susan, she's arriving now, perfect. I just wanted to spend half an hour or so just to formally announce the arrival into the world of Enchanted Journeys, which is my new little small but mighty book of meditations. Here she is. She is available from all online bookstores, all the big online names that you know and recognize. Hello, Susan, I can see you right now. So all the big online bookstores that you know and recognize. You can also buy the book direct from Womancraft Publishing, which is the publishers. And also you can always ask your local indie bookstore to order in as well. So anywhere that you usually buy books, you can buy Enchanted Journeys. There she is. So I'll just give it one more moment to let people arrive. I've got everybody on mute just because it makes the recording a little bit easier, but if you do have any questions or queries, feel free to throw them into the chat box and I'll try and make note. Really, we're just going to spend this half an hour having a little time for a guided meditation. So if you've joined me before for guided meditations, I hope that you enjoy a little time to relax. And I'll begin with just a few little notes about the book. Some of you might have it already. Some of you might be looking forward to buying it or just be interested in what might be within the pages of this little book. So I'm just going to take one more moment to make sure everybody's here. Lovely, lovely. Welcome everyone who's joined for just this little half hour, just a little guided meditation and just a little time to release Enchanted Journeys into the world, as it were. So I think we probably have our number now. So again, Enchanted Journeys. Here she is. The title was a little kind of community project of Womancraft when we couldn't quite decide what to name the book. We went through lots of iterations, but actually we posted on Facebook about our readers and would they like to suggest something for a title, and Tony, Katrina and Sam all came up with something similar to Enchanted Journeys, so we kind of merged it together, so they helped us come up with that lovely title. And then the cover image is by Izumi Amuro, which is a beautiful kind of, makes me think very much of Cornwall and kind of coastal cliffs with the flowers and the sea and the moon. So the community coming together for the title and the cover art was really something quite special. So I thought I'd just read a little bit from the beginning of the book about the magic of meditation, or the magic I see within meditation. Magic teaches us that things that seem to be impossible can become possible. Things that have become separated, blocked or broken, like people or energy, can be rejoined. We can find the light, find space, and empty cauldrons can be refilled with time and love. I wrote these words for my second book, Yin Magic, and I believe the exact same words apply to meditation as well. There are so many reasons to meditate, not least the connection to a certain magic when we cultivate a regular meditation practice. Any time spent in stillness can be an opportunity for meditation and reflection, both on oneself and the world. And great transformation can happen in these moments, like in a chrysalis before something new and beautiful emerges. Every moment of stillness is an opportunity to learn and grow. Taking time to observe and notice your thoughts can help to nurture a more profound sense of presence and well-being. And a regular meditation practice teaches you to be able to observe and accept any thoughts and emotions that arise without judgment. In the story of yoga, the union that is yoga can only happen when the mind becomes quiet, which is essentially what meditation is. Mental stillness is found by bringing the body, mind, and senses to calm, which in turn relaxes the nervous system. Meditation is used to focus the mind and enter a state of consciousness different from our daily awareness. Meditation can be used to contemplate something affecting us inwardly or outwardly. During this altered state of consciousness, you may feel you can contact your inner self or communicate with the divine, universe, spirit, whatever you may call it. And while meditation is more commonly associated with yoga and Eastern religions, it is also a core part of magical practice and is the starting point for other techniques and practices such as astral projection, prayer, manifestation, shamanism, and hedge riding. Meditation can be an addition to whatever healing modality you are using, a companion you can call on at any time. It is indeed a powerful magic. So that's a little kind of summary, I suppose, of just some of the benefits and the wonderful possibilities within meditation, which is why I'm so fond of it. And hopefully a few of you might be familiar with just a little bit of that magic as well. So I wanted to read one of the longer meditations as the kind of body of our little session today. And I know you guys are joining me from all around the world, but at the moment here in England, it is very cold. It is very frosty, and it's currently nighttime, and we just had the full moon, the full snow moon of February, and it is feeling still very, very wintry. So I thought that we would visit the moon goddesses in our meditation today, because that seems appropriate for the full moon and this kind of frosty time and the clear night. So as with any meditation, you're welcome to take your time to be wherever you want to be. So you can lay down if you want to, you can sit back in your chair, you can close your eyes, you can get yourself a little cup of tea or an enjoyable drink if you wish. So don't worry about just taking a moment just to get really comfortable. This is one of my favorite things about meditation via Zoom, is that you can really be truly comfortable in your own home, somewhere warm and restful. So feel free to make the most of it and just take your time to get settled. And then what I'll do is I'll read to you a meditation called Moon Goddess Temple. In mythology, the moon is almost always portrayed as a woman, because the energy of the divine feminine reflects the cool, calm, intuitive nature of the moon and its cycles. But it is also in full knowledge that the moon can move oceans when it wishes to. It is both powerful and intuitive, strong and calm. And as we journey into meditation, perhaps we'll meet a few of these moon goddesses. Let's allow ourselves to relax in a space that is warm, comfortable, and safe. You can close your eyes or let the gaze be soft as we begin to relax into our space. Allow yourself to take deep, unhurried breaths. Let the limbs soften. And let that easeful breath guide us to a place of calm and peace. It is safe to relax in this space. In our mind's eye, we may find ourselves standing in front of a great marble temple. Vast columns rise up and support a large roof. You note a beautiful glass dome on the top of this roof and know that it must open towards the sky. And as your eyes travel upwards, you see the stars sparkling above you. Nighttime is here. The temple is well lit with flaming torches and candles. Oil lamps burn, casting golden light over this temple of the goddess. In ancient cultures, people created the goddesses using things they knew to explain things they did not. They drew the best elements of themselves as humans: strength, passion, intuition, and knowledge, and created the archetypes of the great goddesses. So when we connect to the energy of the goddess, what we are really connecting to is the energy of ourselves, power that is within us. And the goddesses can inspire us to reconnect and find strength within. You are excited by this possibility as you walk up the steps of the temple and through the great tall doors. You move into the temple space. You find more lights and candles lighting up the room. Bowls of incense burn and scent drifts around the space. As you move into the central room of the temple, you look up and once more notice that great glass oculus through which, just as you predicted, you can see the night sky. The space around you is beautiful. There are bowls of shining fruits, and in the corner, musicians play gentle music. The atmosphere is calm but joyful. A beautiful woman in a silver robe gently touches your arm. She smiles and guides you to a bench covered in silver material and beautiful plump pillows of blues and greys and silvers. As you sit down and make yourself comfortable, more women in silver robes appear. One hands you a delicious drink in a silver chalice. Another drapes you in beautiful soft fabric covered in sparkling stars. They are preparing you to meet the goddesses, and you feel excited, if just a little trepidatious. But soon enough, after you have had a few sips of your delicious drink and have laid back upon the comfortable cushions, you feel at peace, content in this beautiful space. And from this place of calm and rest, you look up and all of a sudden the goddesses are here. First to sit beside you is the Celtic goddess Arianrhod. Her name means the silver wheel, and she spins the silver wheel of fate of the humans. She weaves the threads of days and nights, and it reminds you that you also have this power to weave and create your days exactly as you wish them to be. Next, the Greek goddess Selene appears. The Titan goddess is huge and gorgeous, a giant presence of joy. She glows with moonlight. Selene possesses a glowing chariot powered by beautiful white horses, and each night she pulls the moon across the night sky. It is said that Selene is so powerful she can pierce illusion and connect to our intuition. Awakening the abilities we already possess, but sometimes need reconnecting to, Selene reminds us to use our intuition. It is our own innate power and connection to our own inner goddess. And our third beautiful goddess tonight, as goddesses so often like to travel in threes, is another Greek goddess. This time it is Artemis, the goddess of the wilderness, wild animals, and the moon. Artemis loves to be free and run through the woodland with her animal friends. She is tied to no one, and she answers to no one. She reminds you as you make your own path and claim your intentions as you plant your seeds of dreams. You have the power to embrace your own heart, your own dreams, and your own passions. Let no one else lead you. Your path is your own. As these three beautiful goddesses sit beside you, you feel supported by their presence, comforted and emboldened by their power. They all laugh gently together. It is always like this, they say. The power is within you. All we have to do is remind you. And you sit joyfully in this place. Maybe wild Artemis rises to dance with the music, and Selene embraces you in a hug. Maybe Arianrod weaves a little silver bracelet of thread around your wrist. And you spend time in this joyful place, enjoying each other's company. And although it seems the time comes so soon, it is time to leave this beautiful temple of the goddesses and the moon. And the goddesses smile and wish you well on your onward journey as you travel with the cycles of the moon. They remind you once more that the power is always within you, and they will help watch over you as you journey through your cycles and phases. And as we begin to unravel from our meditation, maybe we'll take a stretch and a movement. Some deeper breaths if you wish. And whenever you feel ready to do so, I welcome you back, beautiful one. So that, there's a dog barking outside, that's perfectly timed, just at the end of the meditation. So that was the Moon Goddess Temple, which features in the book. I organize the meditations into different themes. So we have a section on the elements, on the seasons, and then journeying with ideas of deities and goddesses. And there are 39 meditations in the book in all, and I try to organize them within themes, but the moon is always a lovely theme. So that's one of my, I say it's one of my personal favorites. That changes every day. So each time I go through and think about what meditation I will read, I think it changes each time, and each one gets its time as my favorite meditation, I think. So we've just got 5 or 10 minutes left. The dog's still barking outside, so I'm slightly distracted. I can hear him jumping around. So, as I said, you can buy Enchanted Journeys now anywhere in the world, any of your usual online bookstores. You can also order from the publishers, Womancraft Publishing. Or you can ask your local indie publisher to order in as well. So there are lots of options if you would like to buy Enchanted Journeys. But also my publisher, Womancraft Publishing, are actually doing a special book giveaway at the moment. I think they're doing it for the next week. So on the Womancraft Publishing Instagram page, there is a competition to win all 4 of my books. Enchanted Journeys is number 4. So if you're interested in entering that, you can pop over to Womancraft Publishing Instagram to be in with a chance to win a collection of books from me. Also, if you'd like to listen to some more of my meditations, you can find me on Insight Timer, which is the meditation app that you can listen to on your phone or on your computer. You can also find me on YouTube as well. So my Instagram and my YouTube are both just at Yoga for Witches, so reasonably easy to find. And then Insight Timer, I'm Sarah Robinson. So you should be able to find me there too. But you can always send me a message on Instagram if you can't find me. I can send links to everything. And then my website, which I will just type in to the chat box just so that everyone can see it. Most of you probably know this already because you went via there to join me today, but just in case, sentiayoga.com, that's me. So if you ever need to connect or want to find some of the offerings that I have in terms of meditation and yoga and book readings, then that is a lovely place to go. Sentia was an ancient Roman goddess of awareness. So even many decades ago, when I named my yoga company, Sentia and the goddesses were present. So that's sentiayoga.com. So I'll just, I think I've covered the main facts of how to buy a book. I'm sure you guys know full well how to do that, just in case. So I think I've covered those things. So I think what I'll do to bring us to a close is read just a little bit from the very end of the book. So this is relevant, I think, for anyone who is starting a journey of meditation, or if sometimes you try meditation and find yourself very distracted. And I think all of us at some point have tried to do a meditation and ended up making a shopping list in our head or feeling distracted, and it happens to us all. So final reflections here. As we come to the end of this magical collection of meditations, I hope you have found the journey enlightening. Meditation is such a powerful and wonderful tool. I hope you find great joy in bringing it to your regular practice. Here are some final things to reflect on as I leave you here to continue your journey into meditation. You cannot do it wrong because there is no one right way. Your meditation practice is a time just for you. In moments of quiet, we let go of our busy lives and we draw our attention inwards. We all have to start somewhere. And if that is just a few moments of calm in the quiet of the morning, or shutting out the world and feeling completely relaxed in a hot bath, then congratulations, you are meditating. There are a multitude of approaches, theories, and philosophies of meditation and mindfulness, and these can seem overwhelming. But we can all make a start by simply sitting down and taking some breaths. Your body, breath, and mind are your finest tools and all that are needed to practice. You can explore different types of meditation if you wish. All are valid and all can be effective. And all can be part of your journey towards a meditation practice. This internal work is personal to you. It can be useful to remember that when you sit down to meditate, your mind will wander. This is an inevitable truth for beginners and more seasoned meditators alike. The art of meditation is noticing when your mind has taken a different direction and bringing it back to focus, without judgment. It does take patience, not only to bring the mind back to focus again and again and again, but also to take time each day, even if it's just for a minute, to tune in and quieten your mind. Regular practice has huge benefits for general well-being. And in today's society of stress, business, and drama, taking time to be still is more important than ever. Looking after your mental well-being, as with all exercise, is a lifelong practice. Perhaps your goal is to be a little more mindful in everyday life, or to take a few minutes each morning to breathe with more awareness. Or you may enjoy more formal practices, such as specific Buddhist or yogic meditations. There is a meditation practice out there for everybody. It does not matter if you're looking for a way to rebalance your emotions, or you are a spiritual person hoping to deepen your connection to that which is greater than us. Everyone and anyone can experience the benefits of meditation, no matter the paths that lead you to it. Thank you for joining me on this journey, and may your ongoing journey be joyful and full of learning. I hope you will return to the meditations in this book that spoke to you or inspired you, and share them with others. Read them aloud, record them, spread the magic of meditation however you wish. And that brings us to the end of that little section of the book. So that was a little bit from the beginning, a little bit from the end, and one of my favorite meditations in the middle. So we're almost coming up to past. I've just got that little warning bubble come up on my Zoom. So I hope that you have enjoyed this little journey. Thank you all for joining me. There's some names that I recognize and some that are new. So I thank you, friends who've joined me today, and anyone who's come and enjoyed and had a little journey in its own little way with me today. Feel free to connect to me anytime on social media or via my website. It's always lovely to hear from you, and I'm happy to answer any questions you have to ask, or show you in the right direction if you're interested in trying more meditations, or even interested in taking classes of meditations. Usually there are always options to be found. So I'm very happy to help anyone who's interested in trying a little more meditation. So all that remains for me now is to thank you once more for coming. And I wish that the rest of your day, the rest of your evening is easeful and calm. And feel free to drop by and say hello anytime. So I send you my love. Go forth and have a lovely, lovely day. And I look forward to seeing you soon. Thank you so much, everybody.